Here's something weird. So all of my stroke injury was on my right because I had a left side hemorrhagic stroke. But I guess I focused so much on building the strength on my right, and I have that I'm pretty balanced. And now the weakness is on my left. So what's happened is my left calf is like an inch and a half less than my right calf. So it was very weird. Like even doing the rappel, like I didn't have a lot, you'll see on the video, I didn't have a lot of control of my legs, but it's actually my non-stroke leg that's now weaker. Isn't that wild?
So I'm gonna say absolutely not, which is always why I stress to everybody when we're doing these exercises. And I'm always like, I'm doing them and I'm doing both. And I'm constantly reminding them, hey, this is my left side, this is my affected side, but I'm still strengthening my opposite side for one, because so we got our affected side, which is our strong side, our non-affected, our stronger side. So our stronger side is trying to carry all the weight of that strong side that the stroke affected. But if we focus too much on that, we're ignoring the fact that this is pulling all the weight over here
Mm.
to help that side. But at the same time, but so basically saying that to say so many people just say, hey, I gotta re-strengthen this. But with how you train the brain, re-strengthening that affected side is also re-strengthening your non-affected side, which I also do with my workouts. It's the mirroring effect is excellent, because a lot of times when I call my left hand blue and blue wants to act up and I'm like, hey, I can't get blue to act up right, I'll do it on my non-affected side. And I start doing it, then blue picks it up. So what that does is it's
Mm.
training the brain, sending those signals to the brain to say, hey, this is how this should work. When I do it over here, now I could get this side to do it. And when it's not working, I'll go back to this. So it's a tit for tat. So not only a tit for tat for the strengthening the brain and the mind, tit for tat to strengthen overall. So even if we're working on focusing on something like a leg exercise, and you may say, well, my leg doesn't pick up on its own. I'm going to engage our non-affected arm to pick the leg up. But at the same time, I'm not going to leave the affected arm alone because we got to work it. So I would literally, because I know, say, if there's a point your affected arm doesn't work and we got to pick the leg up, I would take this hand and connect it to my leg. So therefore, I'm moving everything synergistically instead of just saying, hey, I'm only going to work. And I'll show you. Let me see. Instead of saying I'm only going to work the one side, we got to, oh, well, I'm on the computer, so we'll see. You have to work everything. Say for instance, so affected leg, if I'm trying to tell you, I always tell people see the exercise to start off with like a chair march. But somebody may say, well, my affected leg doesn't pick up on its own. So naturally, I would do, you could do this, just pick it up with your stronger arm. But why would you leave that affected arm without getting some work in? So I would go up underneath, pick this arm up to make sure I engage it. And now I'm working both
Mm.
sides of my body without just leaving it by itself. And then we're getting an exercise in, because that one we're assisting after pickup. Then I go back to this side, assisted pick up, go back to this side. So it's never just focusing on that one side. We're doing both because it literally will help you advance and excel in your workouts, because part of our workouts, yes, the physical element, but it's that knowledgeable element that we keep sending to the brain to educate the brain. Hey, we're supposed to move. We have two
Mhm.
parts of our body synergistically, because we got to remember, once we had the stroke disconnected our brain cells to be connected with our affected side. So it's about reconnecting it and figure out ways to reconnect it the correct way with, hey, I can't just strengthen this. I got to strengthen everything, whole body. And how you do that when it's not working, or even think about something with the hand. You can say, when my hand isn't working, I can't get my arm up over my head. I'm going to take my non affected arm and I'm going to use it to get my arm up overhead. I'm engaging everything. So therefore, I'll never say, hey, I have to just strengthen my left side. I am strengthening my left side. But at the same time, I'm engaging my right side with it in order to fully strengthen my left side. So we got to think about it that way. Like, yeah, we got to strengthen this side. But then we get stuck in the simple fact that we'll say, hey, well, I'm not strong enough on that affected side to do it. But we got this side that was not affected. We have the strength from that side that can help us to pick this side up, to pick this body up, and to get this moving. And it's a help. Our non-affected side is our helpmate to say, hey, you have less mobility over here. This side, you have stronger mobility and stronger strength. We're going to get this side to move. So the also other important part of that is understanding that you're trying to work this, you're putting a lot more stress on your non-affected side as well because of the simple fact that it's taking so much to carry this side and overworking itself with this side. So it's so many things that we got to look into with this recovery of physical and mental aspects of healing. But at the same time, to say, Angie, so many people have the issue that they deal with. Say, oh, I just worked on that side, now this side. Or I could say, me, I'm constantly always trying to do the gym. My thing, hey, my thing was I would be in a sense of overworking at times my right side too much. So therefore, then I need to pay more attention. Now I got to massage this side out because I'm stressing out my elbows. I'm stressing out my arms because and I always tell people don't do it how I do it because I'm not your natural person. I'm the bodybuilder that does the extreme of everything. So I push myself too much sometimes, but at the same time, I don't put that on other people because we got to look at it. I've been doing this for 25 years outside of also being a stroke survivor. So I know my limits and everything. So I push myself beyond the limits. So therefore, in turn, I make myself the quote unquote test dummy to say, hey, y'all, I did that already. Don't do it. Or because I keep pushing it, because I keep doing it, this is what this cause affected that. So now I have to do this because of that. So it's things like that that we got to pay attention to. So that's why I'm always preaching and trying to use myself and give y'all information about it's a whole body thing that we gotta strengthen or to get this affected side back working.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, you say you've been doing this for 25 years.
correct. Yes.
How is that possible when you look like you're 30 years old?